my life.
Right now, she's weak and vulnerable, and she needs to be around people who aren't going to take advantage of that.
You know, when people hit me and say, oh, you did this to her, whatever, whatever. No, because we could have handled this a whole different way.
In the times when support is everything to Wendy Williams amid the ongoing health crisis and horrible prognosis, her ex-husband Kevin Hunter just keeps proving again that he's Wendy's biggest hater. And folks, this time, he might have crossed the line. Just a few days back, her heart-wrenching dementia diagnosis hit the headlines. After a battery of medical tests, Wendy was diagnosed with the conditions, which affect language, communication, behavior, and function. And while the whole world naturally expressed unwavering support, well, seems like her ex Kevin couldn't care less. Even more, he allegedly stated that Wendy is faking her diagnosis in order to get away with her duties to pay him the spousal support after the divorce. Well, we all knew that this man was struggling, but could he actually stoop so low?
They always looked at me as like an enemy.
It's like ever since the divorce, this man has been on a mission to inflict even more pain on his ex-wife. The latest blow came with the revelation that Wendy Williams has been diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. Now he's out there spreading rumors that all these headlines are fake. In order to refrain from bankrolling his lavish lifestyle with Sharina, the very woman he cheated on Wendy with and left her for, now, this sounds like a new level of cringe, even for this man. Wendy's health issues didn't start just yesterday, and if we carefully think about the whole situation, the largest share of her problems appeared right because of Kevin and his side piece, Sharina.
And I'm like, but I'm still in love. I don't know what to do. Like, are you serious with this?
Their affair dates back to 2007, with Kevin lavishing Sharina with gifts funded by Wendy's hard-earned money. And the thing is, the ex-TV diva knew about that almost since the start. As she revealed in her post-divorce interview, the more successful I got and he got and we believed in each other, the more of a jerk he became. He used his good credit to purchase property that he chose to wine and dine his extramarital affairs. But Wendy played the role of a happy wife with perfection, while this man was wasting their family wealth on jewelry, cars, designer items, and even setting up businesses for his side book. With years, his audacity went even bigger, culminating in buying the house for Sharina just a few miles away from his family home. That was a blow Wendy couldn't expect.
But this is a good come-up for a 32-year-old woman who's been involved with my husband for over 10 years.
Now, you remember, folks, that before Kevin and Sharina made it official, Wendy was okay with him having his little affair. But here's one thing she couldn't forgive him, fathering a baby with this woman. Despite proudly making it through the entire divorce process, Williams was broken deep inside, and it might have contributed to her down-spiraling health condition. As her personal diver mentioned, I don't know what the hell is going on. I think she's losing memory. She doesn't know who I am sometimes. Now, the same insiders spill that Kevin is secretly happy to see Wendy's downfall, and he believes it's some kind of karmic lesson for her for making a fool of him in her post-divorce interviews. You may remember how Wendy was speaking about this man and his real nature.
Known about her almost since the beginning. I've known that Kevin is a serial cheat.
But here's the thing, folks. Despite her harsh words, Wendy's love for Kevin ran deep. That's why I was turning a blind eye to his affair for years. However, her world shattered when the chick her husband was sleeping got pregnant. Kevin's betrayal tore her apart, with one insider claiming that was ripped from her right after her son had to go off to college in 2018. Emotionally, it was just a lot. It was too much for her world. Initially, Wendy attempted to remain strong and hold her head high in this situation, especially with her and Kevin agreeing to deal with the divorce without any drama. Yet the weight of these circumstances proved too heavy for Wendy. She spiraled back into a destructive pattern of excessive drinking, leading to a troubling downward trajectory. Her health deteriorated rapidly,
Smoke when I smoke, and I will liquor when I liquor.
culminating in a stint at a wellness facility, as her representative issued a statement urging support for Wendy's journey to recovery. Despite efforts to maintain her career, Wendy's health struggles only worsened, forcing the cancellation of her show and leaving her absent from the public eye for years. Speculation about her return to the entertainment industry swirled, from rumors of a podcast to anticipation for a Lifetime documentary. Fans eagerly awaited her comeback, hoping for signs of improvement, but they never came. In fact, the trailer for the documentary painted a rather grim picture, revealing that the TV diva's condition was far worse than imagined.
My real name is Wendy Hunter.
Hunter.
Yep.
Apparently, Kevin was watching this trailer like a hawk, wishing to find something that could potentially make us eligible to mint more cash on Wendy's name. Yet, there was nothing except for her saddening state, and looks like people are blaming him for this. As one person commented, "Heartbreak is ending her. I feel empathy for her. It's honestly so sad." And another user added, "What a horrible person her ex-husband is. Looking at her like this made my heart sink." But here's the most horrible and disgusting part of the story. It seems like Kevin is truly happy to see his ex-wife struggling with mental health problems, and watching her in this state was all fun for him, or probably another chance to create a new leeching scheme.
When the opportunity came through my own actions.
As her health was getting worse, the family watched helplessly from the sidelines, unable to do anything to make her feel better. Even Wendy's son, Kevin Jr., criticized those around her who tried to use his mom's state to their own advantage. I mean, he didn't mention his dad by name, but all know who has been the biggest villain in this divorce story. The young man was the first to express his worries about Wendy's deteriorating health, while everyone around her continued pushing more projects on the sickly TV diva. As Kev Jr. said, what's been made more important by the people around her is that while her health may not be great, she needs to keep on earning income. And in my opinion, that should not be a priority at all. And just a few months later, we've got this sad diagnosis that only proves that Wendy's going far more worse than we all expected. And her return to the spotlight is no longer possible because neither her mind or her body can handle that.
In the entire almost 10 years of doing the show, I've never taken a sick day.
As the new documentary sheds light on these intimate details of her life, it becomes clear that Wendy's journey to recovery is far from over. It's like everyone missed the signs of the TV diva getting worse. Since May 2022, the former Wendy Williams show host has been living under a legal guardianship that oversees both her finances and health. Now, her family members assert that Wendy's team and her court-appointed guardian had isolated her from her loved ones, leaving them cut off from Wendy's life and staying in the dark about her problems. Concerns about Wendy's well-being escalated as updates on her health became scarce, with the family knowing nothing at all about her battles. Her sister Wanda revealed, "All I know is that Wendy and her team walked into the courtroom one way, and they walked out, and the family is completely excluded." Wanda emphasized Wendy's need for familial support, highlighting the guardian's decision to keep Wendy away from her family as detrimental to her overall condition of the former daytime TV star.
There were definitely people around her that you do question. Why are you here?
However, it looks like a lot of vultures are circling around Wendy, and even her current state is being exploited by basically everyone who's close enough to her. Kevin Hunter Sr. couldn't stay away from the drama, and he basically slammed the whole idea of the documentary on social media. Many people claimed that Kevin sensed his chance to make more cash on that as well. As it can be seen in one of the scenes of the trailer, Wendy's love for her ex-husband has not gone anywhere. However, his response to Wendy's struggles has been what people expected. In a now-deleted post, he wrote, "Her naivete allowed her only to be played, and once she got back to Nye, they kicked her sister out, and she spiraled worse." Insiders reveal that Kevin has shown no remorse for Wendy's struggles, instead resorting to mocking her and attributing her hardships to her own actions.
A woman that happens to be the mother of my child, you know, how you went out on me and made a mockery of the situation. Peace and blessings. I'm at a place now in my life.
I'm not the medical expert, but it seems to me that Wendy's dementia diagnosis resulted from the trauma she endured during her marriage to Kevin Hunter. And this wound continues to haunt her. Despite the divorce. While Kevin remained callous to his ex-wife's state, fans cannot help but slam this vile man on social media for his reaction to the news. As one person commented, "Kevin, get a job. Stop living off Wendy. You are the one that caused her all the stress." And another user added, "Nothing good will ever come to that man. He better go somewhere and get a job." Well, Kevin already proved what a lousy husband he has been, and apparently, everything he ever needed from his ex-wife was a nice bag of cash. Yeah, it's over for him now, but folks, what do you think about this man? Is Kevin actually throwing jabs at Wendy because he can't have access to her money anymore? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.